Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT from Atlanta, Georgia. Team Hell No making their way to the ring as the glorious victors from the Survivor Series. Team NXT, both versions, dominant at the Survivor Series. Not only that, your NXT champion, Randy Orton, defending successfully his championship title against the Big Show, Kane, and Daniel Bryan making their way to the ring. Daniel Bryan was the team captain of the first team of NXT. They teamed up with Sheamus. They took on the Hart Foundation and Jinder Mahal from SmackDown. After a very simple match, Team NXT decimated and dominated like they said they would. Daniel Bryan and Kane going for the microphone. A couple of nights ago, we showed Raw just how raw NXT could get. And we showed SmackDown the same thing. We decimated at the Survivor Series. You're right, Kane. We decimated. And you know what? We're not done. Me and you, we have chemistry, Kane. And I'm not talking just about the pyro that goes off. That's a whole different chemical reaction. I'm talking about me and you and wrestling and fighting. And in this ring, we have chemistry. And we can be champions. We've done it before, Kane. We could do it again. We've decimated the ranks of all superstars ever. I say that we reform Team Hell No and go after the obvious lesser Team NXT, the Wyatts. Yes! 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 And Kane agrees. Fools. Run. Well. If it isn't my favorite little goat and my favorite demon, Kane and Daniel Bryan, together at last. Well, look at this, children. Team Hell No, back together again. Well, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed by Daniel Bryan. I'm not impressed by Kane. Eric Rowan was right. You two are fools, and you should run. But foolishly, you're running towards what you should be running from. This gold around our waists doesn't represent the best, it represents something immortal. Now, Eric Rowan, he might be a sheep, but I am a god. And under my touch, Eric Rowan is also a god. We are Tag Team Championship gods. And much like all other men, you seem to run towards the light that glints off the gold that you see around our waists. And much like men, you are foolish. Daniel Bryan and Kane, a lot has changed since I have fought wars with you. I'm a god now. I've got the whole world in my hands now. And you two lost your way, and the only thing that you've attained once again is each other. You want to continue this fight? Then let's do it right now. And I'll prove just how useless Team Hell No has become. And the match is scheduled now. An impromptu match here on NXT as the Wyatts are taking on Team Hell No. It's a non-title matchup. Both these teams consisted of 2/3 of their respective Team NXT. We're about to see who's the better of those. Team Hell No came out to start the show, said that they were the better tag team at the Survivor Series representing their brand NXT. And they want to go after the Wyatts Tag Team Championships. Bray Wyatt and Eric Rowan responded. They did not sound too happy by the allegations being made by Daniel Bryan and Kane. And they have made this impromptu match here. Bray Wyatt, Eric Rowan is mysterious and creepy as always. But they've got Team Hell No. They've got the devil's favorite demon. They've got the GOAT, the greatest of all time, Daniel Bryan. With all due respect, they've got two former World Heavyweight Champions. Kane now using those strikes. Eric Rowan, a big man. Dropping Kane to the mat. Kane tossing Eric Rowan over the top rope. Bray Wyatt getting involved. Eric Rowan clumsily trips down off the mat. Bray Wyatt, how long can he hold and subdue the devil's favorite demon? Kane now distracted by Bray Wyatt, opening up for Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan tossing Kane into the corner a little too hard. Turnbuckle straight to the sternum. Eric Rowan going for that fallaway slam. Reversed. Face first into the mat. Followed up by a leg drop by Kane. Kane and Daniel Bryan rekindling their relationship here on NXT after being drafted to this brand. And it seems like after tonight we're going to see the reformation of the official Team Hell No. They want the Tag Team Championships for the brand of NXT. The NXT Tag Team Championships. To do it, they've got to get past the Wyatt family, who's been really unstoppable in their first month on NXT. Close friends to the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Bit of a shame that Survivor Series is over. Would have loved to see the two dominant teams in the Survivor Series. The Wyatts with Mark Henry versus Team Hell No with Sheamus. Perhaps at a later date, at a later time, but right now, we've got non-tag team title action here. Daniel Bryan facing off against Bray Wyatt. They have a riddled history here. A lot of mind games played between these two. A lot of brawls. And a lot of great matchups. Daniel Bryan taking a beating to Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt being cunning. Waiting for the opportunity. Hits that tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Now Daniel Bryan going for... I thought he was going to go for a submission there instead, and tends to weaken up the leg of Bray Wyatt. Nice backbreaker there. Bray Wyatt kicking Daniel Bryan down in midair. The power from this guy. Daniel Bryan up to the top rope. Double drop kick missed. Bray Wyatt now the elbow drop connecting. Daniel Bryan getting thrown into the Wyatt's corner. It's a bad spot to be in. Can he battle out of it? Bray Wyatt Russian leg sweep taking Bryan down. Wyatt tagging in Rowan. And Eric Rowan distracted by Kane, taking Kane out of the picture. And Daniel Bryan is next on the list. Daniel Bryan an elbow, trying to fight out of it. Big back body drop, taking him down. Daniel Bryan, the team captain of the first version of Team NXT. Bray Wyatt, the second team captain. Both men considered great leaders last Sunday night. Daniel Bryan kipping up, finding new life. Tossing Eric Rowan into the corner, but Kane catches him. Not quite sure that was the game plan that Daniel Bryan was going for. Daniel Bryan now again tossing Eric Rowan into the corner a little too hard. Daniel Bryan trying to set Rowan up for his comeback. Eric Rowan battling back in a great way. Belly-to-belly suplex. And now he's going to keep the pressure on Daniel Bryan and make him lose the comeback. Stop that momentum. Get it out of the way.
Nice reversal.
Daniel Bryan needed the gut. Oh, discus punch to the face, knocking Rowan down. And Daniel Bryan bringing in the devil's favorite demon, Eric Rowan, bringing in Bray Wyatt. And these guys have had a history as well. Bray Wyatt's first match was an Inferno match. First pay-per-view match was an Inferno match against Kane. Bray Wyatt ended up caving the skull of Kane in with the steel steps, going for the pin. No.
So far, this has been a very competitive tag team match.
Bray Wyatt now taking Kane down. Going for a rear naked choke. It's going to weaken the Big Red Machine and give Bray Wyatt a little more time to think of a strategy to knock this big guy down. And again, just trying to keep Kane down, stop his momentum in any way that he possibly can. Bray Wyatt getting back up and tagging in Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan and Kane battling it here, battling for supremacy. Eric Rowan victorious, gets him behind the back, and there's the bear hug by Eric Rowan. Bryan, Bray, both in. Bryan breaking it up. Oh my god, and look at that. Oh, belly-to-belly suplex taking out Bryan. Kane running DDT taking out Rowan. And a leg drop. Who knows how long that bear hug could have been applied to the lower back of Kane. Daniel Bryan doing the right thing, breaking it up early. Did it do any damage to the devil's favorite demon? Daniel Bryan being tagged back in. Bray Wyatt getting tagged in as well. Oh, Daniel Bryan getting caught with Sister Abigail almost immediately. Almost immediately. And Bray Wyatt with the elbow. He's going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. No, Daniel Bryan kicking out. Good God. Daniel Bryan, the will and the heart of this guy. You will never see anyone with more heart than Daniel Bryan. Discus clothesline taking down Kane. A bright move by Daniel Bryan to tag in Kane. A monstrous offense and a pretty good defense as well. And he hasn't been hit with the Sister Abigail yet. Daniel Bryan is in a weakened position right now, and he's got to depend on his partner Kane to get them back into this match. Kane reverses, goes behind the back of Bray Wyatt, fist straight to the back of the head, and Bray Wyatt rolling Kane up. Brilliant move. 1, 2, no. Kane tossing Bray Wyatt into his own corner. Eric Rowan getting assaulted by the ref there. The ref sees the tag. Daniel Bryan and Kane going for tag team maneuver. Double elbow to Bray Wyatt, knocking him down. Daniel Bryan taking care of Eric Rowan. Daniel Bryan now stalking Bray Wyatt as Bray Wyatt suddenly just jumps up and attacks Kane. Bray Wyatt put up in the tree of woe here. What is Daniel Bryan thinking? Daniel Bryan choking the life from Bray Wyatt. Now attacking the arm. Daniel Bryan trying to get his finisher once again. He's trying to build up that momentum. Bray Wyatt goes for the full Nelson. Kane right there can break it up, and he does. Eric Rowan's still in the middle of this fight, though. Daniel Bryan tossing Bray Wyatt, gets pulled back into a belly-to-belly suplex. And Bray Wyatt thinks that's enough. He's going to drag Daniel Bryan into the middle, going for the pin. 1, no. Daniel Bryan immediately kicking out. Like I said, you're going to have to finish this guy off with a finishing move. I don't think he is going to lay down for anything less. Daniel Bryan down again. 1, no. The heart of Daniel Bryan. It's been one of the main talking points of this whole match for a reason. It does exist. It is real. Eric Rowan now trying to go after Bryan. Bryan an elbow knocking Eric Rowan down. Eric Rowan throwing Daniel Bryan into the corner of the Wyatts. Big back body drop. And again, he's trapped in that corner. And Eric Rowan pounding the face of Daniel Bryan. And again, a bear hug right in the corner of the Wyatts. This could be devastating. And Daniel Bryan taps out. Daniel Bryan taps out. Kane can do nothing. The Wyatts win by that devastating bear hug from Eric Rowan, proving their points earlier. They are a dominant tag team, and if Team Hell No wants a tag team championship opportunity, they're going to have to earn it. The Wyatts are no joke. Daniel Bryan got hit with a Sister Abigail, that elbow pinning combination, and Eric Rowan finished the job with the bear hug. The most devastating move in his arsenal. Those arms just can constrict the air straight out of your body. And Eric Rowan and Bray Wyatt stand tall as your NXT Tag Team Champions. Team Hell No is going to have to earn their shot if they want that prestigious honor of going after the Tag Team Championships. Bray Wyatt, Eric Rowan proving their point on NXT. And welcome back to NXT, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, we've got a singles match. Robert Roode making his way to the ring, going to be scheduled to face off against Corey Graves here. Paul Heyman trying to get a reading on some of these superstars. And I'm being told that this is now a special guest referee match. Oh, this is going to be very interesting, but Robert Roode making his way to the ring. He is the it factor. Likes to live his life in luxury. He will be facing off against Corey Graves, leader of the Filth Parade. Corey Graves making his way to the ring as well. But the big question is, who is the special guest referee? And the special guest referee is Adam Rose, returning from his Rose Express. Adam Rose, we haven't seen him in a couple of months in the WWE Universe. But he is back. And he is partying. It is party time all the time. Don't be a lemon, be a rosebud. Adam Rose returning to NXT. This is, of course, where Adam Rose got his start, and he is going to be the special guest referee between Corey Graves and Robert Roode. Well, this is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Rose is the special guest referee, and here he is. He's coming in. Adam Rose, listen. Hey, what made you come back to NXT, and why are you here? Michael Cole, there's no time for questions. It is party time all the time. Yes, party time all the time. Let's get a chair. Let's get a chair in there. Oh, it's gonna be great. And just as quickly as he came, Adam Rose has thrown a chair into the middle of the ring. Adam Rose looks like he's having a good time officiating this match. The question is he going to call it down the middle? Robert Roode and Corey Graves, both serious competitors, and they have to deal with the officiating from Adam Rose. Nice drop kick there by the It Factor. Adam Rose. Oh, Adam Rose just saw something. He just saw that, and he's telling Corey Graves not to be a lemon. Oh my god. Adam Rose could be the greatest referee ever. Oh my god, and then that chair comes into play here. That chair came into play here. Nice bulldog from Robert Roode. Nice snap there, takedown, and Adam Rose. Big smile on his face. I'm not quite sure what his plan was here. And Adam Rose clapping. He's applauding. I don't think that's the job of a referee. Adam Rose getting a little too confident here. I mean, he's really close to the action. Officials tend to stay away from the talent. They don't want to get accidentally hit by these superstars. But I guess if you're a superstar in and of yourself, you don't really have to worry about that. And there's a nice spine buster there from Robert Roode, the it factor. And Adam Rose has really electrified this crowd here. DDT from Corey Graves. This crowd was not expecting the return of Adam Rose. The crowd full of rosebuds here tonight. Not a lemon in the arena. And again, that chair is just being poorly placed in the ring by Adam Rose. Adam Rose, and he's thrown the chair. I think he's going to set the chair up in the corner is what he's looking to do here. And Adam Rose wasn't even paying attention. And now he goes for the count. 1, 2. And no, that was a really slow count from Adam Rose. You think a guy who knows about partying would... Oh no, oh my god, Robert Roode thrown into that chair. Robert Roode thrown into the chair here. Oh dear. And another spine buster from Robert Roode. And oh my god, Adam Rose just taking out Robert Roode. Adam Rose picking up Corey Graves. And oh my god, oh, Robert Roode is attacking Adam Rose. Oh my god. I don't think he could do that. Corey Graves dropping Robert Roode. Robert Roode was hit with that clothesline from Adam Rose. The choo-choo clothesline. Robert Roode with that nice jawbreaker to Corey Graves. Now Adam Rose trying to tell Robert Roode off. Corey Graves now. Corey Graves. Looks like he was going to try to submit the arm of Robert Roode. Belly-to-belly suplex. And now Robert Roode thinks that he's done it. He thinks he's finished this match here. Adam Rose just having a lot of fun. There's an armbar. It's a crossface. It's a crossface. And Adam Rose. Is he gonna count? Is he gonna count the tap out of Corey Graves? And he does not. Corey Graves does not tap out. Adam Rose having a brilliant time here. Robert Roode. Oh my god, almost getting clubbed again by Adam Rose, and Adam Rose again taking down Robert Roode. Waking up Corey Graves. Both of these men have now issues with Adam Rose. Corey Graves does not appreciate the extra help from Adam Rose. Adam Rose having a little fun at the expense of Robert Roode. Robert Roode, the fisherman suplex here, going for the count. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, what a quick count by Adam Rose. Bobby Roode is allowing it to happen. Corey Graves upset. Robert Roode upset. Adam Rose dancing around. He had a great time. He slow counted the first time for Bobby Roode. He set up the chair in the corner. Corey Graves sent Robert Roode through it. Adam Rose hit a couple of clotheslines on Bobby Roode, and then Bobby Roode would pick up the pin on Corey Graves. Adam Rose has really put himself in a poor position coming back to NXT. I mean, you don't want to make enemies, and I think Adam Rose has just made 2. Bobby Roode is successful. He is the winner of the match as Adam Rose makes his way up and out of the ring. But unbelievable, Adam Rose returns and puts a thorn in the side of both Corey Graves and Robert Roode. And welcome back to NXT as Mark Henry makes his way to the ring. The world's strongest man Part of the team that defeated Team Raw. Mark Henry makes his way to the ring. He's scheduled to face Dolph Ziggler here tonight. Dolph Ziggler in the past couple of weeks has had issues with Tyler Breeze. And Dolph Ziggler responded with this. Dolph Ziggler, it would seem that you were supposed to have time to say your point of view. But I know what it was. I read it all on Twitter. But did you realize that my Twitter followers almost double the amount of your Twitter followers? I guess you didn't realize that Twitter followers don't like uggos. And I know that you had a whole speech planned for your entrance to the ring. But Prince Pretty just took it over. Just like I'm gonna mess you up and bust your little face. 'Cause Tyler Breeze is the future of showing off. Mark Henry versus Dolph Ziggler here. World's strongest man against the show-off. Dolph Ziggler has been impressive in this universe mode many times, especially in NXT. Just barely losing the team captain match against Daniel Bryan. Having a great match against Tyler Breeze and another equally good match last week. Can Dolph Ziggler do it for a third time? Can he upset another game superstar here? Dolph Ziggler thrown into the corner. Mark Henry splashing him. Splattering Ziggler into that corner. Dolph Ziggler. Strong strike to the back of the head. Gonna weaken Mark Henry. Mark Henry powering out of it. Like the world's strongest man can do. Oh, and a rake of the eyes from Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler will amount to anything to win a match here, as Mark Henry goes for the belly-to-belly suplex. Mark Henry taking down Ziggler. And a tilt-a-whirl slam once again taking down Ziggler, and Ziggler needs to keep his speed up here. He's got to use that speed against Mark Henry. Use those strong enziguri kicks. Use those strikes to the legs of Mark Henry. Keep them to your advantage. If Mark Henry can't stand up, he cannot deliver these hardcore moves, these strong powerhouse moves that he is used to delivering. Dolph Ziggler, a nice move there, taking down Henry. Now he's got to lay on him. He's got to keep him down, elbow after elbow. Mark Henry moves out of the way. STO takedown, dropping Dolph. What a match. Dolph striking back, fighting Henry into the corner. Henry dropping Dolph Ziggler with a nice single leg takedown. Oh my god, the Famouser. Out of nowhere. Is that enough to put Mark Henry away? No, Mark Henry gets up almost immediately. And again, Ziggler trying to keep Mark Henry down.
The tension, the drama. This is electric. Look out! Headbutt.
Oh, headbutt there, missing ever so slightly to Dolph Ziggler. Mark Henry misses with the shoulder block. Dolph Ziggler dodging out of the way and getting in a nice tie up there, but it got quickly overpowered by Mark Henry. Now Mark Henry on the assault. This is where Mark Henry is at his most dangerous, when he's got you on the ground. Oh, going for that sweet chin music, but he missed completely. Mark Henry striking back. Dolph Ziggler getting a hold of Henry. Face buster, taking Henry down. It's been a really back and forth match here. Both superstars having equal opportunities to put each other away. DDT, taking Henry down. This is how he beat Tyler Breeze, going for the pin. 1-2, no. Oh, now he's got the sleeper hold. He's got the sleeper hold in for Mark Henry. Is Mark Henry going to tap out here? Is he going to lull the world's strongest man to sleep? Mark Henry fading. Mark Henry powers out. Ziggler going for the pin. 1, no. Henry powering out again. Mark Henry now going for an abdominal stretch. He's going to regain his own momentum while inflicting pain and damage to Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler taps out here. It would be a very bad news. Nice hip drag takedown. Ziggler going for the pin. 1, no. Mark Henry staggered now. I've never seen Mark Henry in this bad of a position in my universe mode. Mark Henry, oh my god, he's got a great submission there. And again, Dolph Ziggler has taken out a big, strong competitor in Mark Henry. I believe Mark Henry is undefeated in my universe mode on NXT, and he just lost to Dolph Ziggler. If Tyler Breeze has a strategy to employ against Dolph Ziggler, I think he better go back to the drawing board. Submission specialist can't beat Dolph. Big, strong men like Mark Henry can't beat Dolph. He's skyrocketing to the top, and Tyler Breeze is jealous. Will Tyler Breeze have a response for the athletic ability we just saw? Dolph Ziggler dominant in Atlanta, Georgia on NXT. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as Austin Aries makes his way to the ring. Paul Heyman waiting in the middle of the ring. They have something to get off their chest. Austin Aries losing the triple threat matchup to SmackDown at the Survivor Series. See what they have to say. All right. Everyone shut up. You shut up too. I don't know who that whale is in the front row, but you need to shut her up. My name is Austin Aries. And I think it's been a long time since I haven't had a mic in my hands. But thanks to Paul Heyman, I get that opportunity tonight. Now I know that in the WWE I haven't been the most successful person in the world, but that's because I've been wronged by everybody and everything. Tensai and Justin Gabriel, they wanted to outshine me. I'm not proud of it, but you're about to find something dark. You're gonna find something out about me that is dark and that is true. And I get it. You're gonna boo me, and that's okay. I like being booed. I like being booed by the whale in the front row. I like being down shouted by Michael Cole over there. Hell, I don't even care that the board of directors ripped me a strongly worded letter. I'm Austin Aries. I'm a star in this business. And anyone who thinks otherwise, I just don't give a damn about your opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and the new Paul Heyman guy, Austin Aries, is done speaking. I'm gonna read a letter verbatim from the board of directors. And it would seem that they have concluded their investigation into the attacks on Tensai and Justin Gabriel. And it would appear that Austin Aries was the man to blame for those assaults. Yes, boo, Tensai didn't come out and dance. Oh, Justin Gabriel didn't do a flip. They are worthless. If they were half the amazing talent that Austin Aries is, they would be the Paul Heyman guy, and Austin Aries would be the one in the letter. If I am allowed to continue without being so rudely interrupted by the so-called whale in the front row. As of this time, Brock Lesnar's suspension has been lifted, and he is free to roam the backstage area of NXT and compete for the championships that he is in contention for. Yeah, you cheer a beast incarnate who is responsible for the retirement of The Undertaker when he was my client. He defeated the Streak. But you're gonna boo my current client, right? So predictable. So predictable. Well, that's fine. That's fine. The board of directors can do what they want, but they can't force me and Austin Aries to do anything. They can send out whoever they want to be their patsy, to be in a match against Austin Aries, but my client will prove to them that he is everything he says he is. He is the next star of the generation, the superstar, Austin Aries. Now, if you excuse me, I've been called to the back by the board of directors. Austin Aries here has a match against a superstar of the board of directors' choice. Austin, with all due respect, I kindly take my bow and will leave you to do your own dirty work. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Please remain quiet for my exit out of the ring. You all can go have a nice day and get out of my arena if you don't like it. Oh my god, and here comes Tensai. Tensai, the hand-picked opponent for Austin Aries. The Beast Brock Lesnar's suspension has been lifted as Paul Heyman read the letter from the board of directors. The investigation concluded that it was Austin Aries who attacked Tensai and Justin Gabriel in the back to further his own position. Tensai and Justin Gabriel not happy that they were played for a fool by Austin Aries. Nevertheless, Austin Aries has a match here against Tensai.
Here we go. This match will not be pretty.
The Beast Incarnate has been let out of his cage. Will he be here tonight? We know Brock Lesnar is merciless when it comes to revenge. When he's got something set in his mind, he goes after it. Is what is in his mind now the target on the back of Austin Aries and Paul Heyman? Austin Aries, a new Paul Heyman guy. Paul Heyman, the general manager of NXT, but being overruled in this match by the board of directors, sending out Tensai to wrestle the superstar in Austin Aries. Tensai dropping Aries on the back of his head.
If you haven't done it yet, check out WWE.
Don't forget about our main event later tonight. Randy Orton was successful in his defense of the championship. He's been given the week off. He is celebrating. And instead, we've got two #1 contenders set up to go off in one-on-one competition to see who the next #1 contender will be. It'll be CM Punk and Sheamus in the final matchup on NXT. As we're seeing Austin Aries get his due here from Tensai. Paul Heyman instructed to go to the back. It's a one-on-one match. I will say that Paul Heyman has not been the most useful resource in Austin Aries' playbook here. Last week, I believe, costing him a match. Tensai dropping an elbow, a very strong elbow from a 350-plus pounder.
They're going to fight to the end. And Mr. Amazing comes up with a counter. Oh, man, what a neck breaker. No, not again. Not this time.
Austin Aries
Tensai.
trying to get some momentum going here. Austin Aries, so far, not a stellar performance here on NXT. But the way he speaks, he's been unbeatable. Austin Aries, definitely an intriguing character, to say the least. A big mouth, but not a very big set of skills. He hasn't been able to beat a single person yet, except for Brock Lesnar, and that was with the help of Tensai and Justin Gabriel. A nice kick to the gut from Tensai. And it is interesting to note that, yeah, I mean, he hasn't won really a regulated match here. And he was selected in that triple threat on Sunday to go up against Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, who's looked impressive in the past couple of months, doing what he has to do, being dirty, getting things done, and John Cena, who was champion for Raw for nearly 5 months. Tensai just decimating Austin Aries here, going for the pin. 1, 2, no. Austin Aries kicking out.
Neither individual is going to back down here.
Oh, a nice uppercut there. Austin Aries trying to rectify his loss against Xavier Woods, one of the newest superstars in my universe mode. He can definitely do so. He can at least definitely start chipping away at the hole he's dug for himself by beating Tensai here tonight. Earlier tonight, it was revealed that Austin Aries was indeed the guy who took out Tensai and Justin Gabriel in the back a couple of weeks ago. And here comes Justin Gabriel. Justin Gabriel not content to sitting in the back.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Tensai and Justin Gabriel really connected by the attacks from Austin Aries. Justin Gabriel trying to distract Austin Aries. Austin Aries hitting that brain buster. He's going for the pin here. And he's still ignoring Justin Gabriel. 1, no. Tensai kicking out of it. Tensai with that chicken wing. Oh my god, suplex maybe. Yes. Beautiful form. Taking down Austin Aries, going for the pin. 1, 2, no. Austin Aries kicking out. Oh, and here we go. This is it. Justin Gabriel clapping. The crowd on their feet. They want to see Austin Aries lose this match. And oh my god, he very well might. Tensai just needs to sweep the legs. And he does, going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Tensai defeats Austin Aries. Paul Heyman was called to the back. Could not help his client. And Austin Aries might be the most unsuccessful client in Paul Heyman's history. It's not looking good for Austin Aries, as the board of directors, Tensai, Justin Gabriel, and Brock Lesnar are all breathing down his neck. Not only is this a game of skill where you're a superstar and you have to put your wrestling abilities to the test, it's also a game of politics in the back. And Austin Aries has not played that game very well. Getting beat here tonight by Tensai with the help of Justin Gabriel. And Tensai wants to put it behind him, and Austin Aries agrees. Austin Aries and Tensai bearing the hatchet here on NXT. But I would watch your back if I were you, Austin Aries, because the beast incarnate is free from his cage. And here comes the Celtic warrior Sheamus. After a very successful Survivor Series, Sheamus has been awarded an opportunity to battle for #1 contention for Randy Orton's NXT Championship. Randy Orton was successful this past Sunday in defeating the Big Show via submission. The Orton strategy was last week let CM Punk and the Big Show beat the hell out of each other and finish up the job on Sunday, and it worked to a T. CM Punk all month last month was fighting for the #1 contention, fighting through superstars like Del Rio and the Big Show. And CM Punk could not get the job done. Could not beat the Big Show in a no DQ match. But he is still a very top contender for Randy Orton's championship. CM Punk would love nothing more than to ruin Randy Orton's dreams of escaping to Monday Night Raw. CM Punk proud to be a member of NXT. Sheamus would love nothing more than have some gold around his waist. These two superstars are going to go at it. As we said, Randy Orton not in the building. He is off celebrating his championship win. And two great competitors here. This should shape up to be a great match. Sheamus against CM Punk, #1 contenders match. No funny little tournament from Randy Orton this month. The #1 contender is going to be decided right now. Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, an explosive powerhouse offense. CM Punk very selective and uses his feet to his advantage. CM Punk, a nice takedown. Now he's working on the arms as Sheamus, if he hits that Anaconda Vice, that maneuver right there is going to improve CM Punk's odds of getting the Celtic Warrior to tap out. The drive of the champion Randy Orton is to escape NXT. He does not like NXT. He doesn't like its fans. He doesn't like the superstars who hailed from it. He doesn't even like the superstars who hailed from TNA. Randy Orton is just a big hater, or as Adam Rose would have said earlier, a lemon. He doesn't like being here. He thinks he's a top star and he belongs on the top show right now at SmackDown, but he believes that the top show is Raw, and he wants to get to Monday Night Raw. He wants to once again hold the WWE Championship. To do that, he's got to hold the NXT Championship all the way to WrestleMania, where he will be given the opportunity to cash in the NXT Championship for a spot on Raw's roster. Not only that, but the night after WrestleMania, the draft starts. So even if he does cash in the NXT Championship and he gets drafted right back to NXT, Randy Orton is screwed.
And we're going back between the ropes.
Not quite sure what Randy Orton's long-term plan in this business is, but it is working. Countless winning of rivalries throughout this year in my universe mode. Failing only to Samoa Joe, was awarded the NXT Championship, decimated the Big Show on Sunday, and is now going to try to hold that title, that championship, until WrestleMania. As we did say earlier, NXT winning the Royal Rumble advantage. The Royal Rumble will have 10 superstars from each brand, and they will be randomly selected into all 30 spots. Now, for instance, if 7 superstars from Raw were put in the final 10 spots of the Royal Rumble, 2 of those superstars would have to be moved out to make room for the NXT superstars, and these will all be random draws. As CM Punk taking out Sheamus, going for the pin, no. They'll all be random draws. So NXT will be guaranteed half of its roster to be coming in the final 10 spots of the Royal Rumble. First ever Royal Rumble in my universe mode. As CM Punk takes down Sheamus with a Russian leg sweep there, going off the ropes, clothesline connecting to the Celtic Warrior. Bringing him back up, and here we go, CM Punk. CM Punk gonna go off on Sheamus. Leg lariat taking him down. Sheamus has to stop the momentum from CM Punk. The Second City Saint going for the pin. 1, 2, no, Sheamus kicking out. CM Punk again using those kicks to his advantage, trying to drop Sheamus. Sheamus clubbing blow to the back of the head, and that'll, oh my god, he's got the unbreakable submission hold now. This is definitely going to hurt CM Punk. Is he going to get Punk to tap out? Good god, look at the contortion of CM Punk. And CM Punk breaking out using his knees. I can't believe his knees even reached to the face of Sheamus. Punk goes for a drop kick, dodges it, missed. Sheamus, the gutbuster, falling. on top of the body of CM Punk, only getting a 1 count, and CM Punk going for the go to sleep, connecting to Sheamus, and CM Punk going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, no! Sheamus kicking out, and Sheamus is busted open. Good God. That pale body will be pale no more. It's going to be a shiny tint of red as the crimson mask starts to flow down the face of Sheamus. CM Punk has dealt a lot of damage, but he couldn't get the job done. And the Celtic Warrior can very easily come back here. He's got a bear hug in on CM Punk. And CM Punk fading now. CM Punk might tap out, and he doesn't. He holds on. And CM Punk getting caught here. Sheamus going for a little white noise. And is that enough to put CM Punk away? 1, 2, 3. And CM Punk falls to the Celtic Warrior. CM Punk just not being able to finish up these matches. He's looked good in every other match, just when it counts. CM Punk cannot win it. A dejected look from CM Punk. And I think that's where Sheamus was busted open there. But as you can see, Sheamus got knocked out, only to be woken up with a great roar. He hits white noise, and Sheamus is your new #1 contender for the NXT Championship. And here we go, Sheamus and CM Punk, both valiant warriors. CM Punk, a dejected look on his face, but knows when he was beat, and beat by a friend in Sheamus. CM Punk, a great guy, just can't win it when he needs to. And Sheamus is your new #1 contender. Well, that's going to be all from Atlanta, Georgia, NXT. Checking out. Ladies and gentlemen, Friday night will be SmackDown, as we have a new World Heavyweight Champion. And then on Monday Night Raw, we will see Big E Langston's #1 contention tournament continue on. Who is in the tournament and who is going to move on? Ladies and gentlemen, until next week, I am Derek D. Ginger King, checking out.